Hello, welcome to Frank's School. I'm doing this Advent calendar of Christmas hymns and carols. The one thing I wanted to say about yesterday that I forgot was, it came upon the midnight clear. I had to get it in my head. That's actually written in iambic, the poem. Week strong, week strong, week strong. It came upon the midnight clear. But the hymn is in 6/8. It came upon the 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And that can be done. What you have to do is in the music, you just stay on the strong beat longer. When the Greeks developed these strange names for meter, it's my understanding that Greek didn't stress syllables the same way English did, but rather lengthened them. Well, I hadn't better go into that. Anyway, here's the one for today. While shepherds watched their flocks by night. I was suspecting that this was not as old as I found out that it was. It's quite old here. But the tune is Bethlehem, is the name of the tune that you're going to hear in the next video. And I think it's probably the one that's most common in the United States. But it's been put to other tunes, charming tunes. I know another tune very well. It just doesn't happen to be in this particular hymnal. And I think in England this tune isn't the one that you're so likely to hear. And one of the tunes, I think the one, I'm pretty sure the one known as Jackson, maybe. They think it was based on an aria from a Handel opera. George Frederick Handel composed many operas, but they have tended to be forgotten. His oratorios are better known. When he went over to oratorios, then that caught on with Protestant English. But anyway, they think they took that tune from it, and it's a delightful tune. But anyway, let's look at the poem by Nahum Tate. Look at these years. He was born in Cromwellian England, so this is coming right after right after the English Civil War, and the history of religion in England is really something. Before this time, only the Psalms of David were really supposed to be sung in a church, and I think I maybe mentioned that before. The cat's going crazy over it. Anyway, here's the first stanza. While shepherds watch their flocks by night. Let me scan it. Maybe I won't scan the whole thing, but while shepherds watch their flocks by night, ground round. You can see already, all seated on the ground. You can see that this is going to be common verse or common meter. 4/3, 4/3. It's iambic. Rhyme scheme A, B, C, B. There's the rhyme. Same thing here. So that's real clear. The vocabulary in it, the only thing I think I want to point out here, well, I suppose if I needed to take a vocabulary word out of this for 8th graders or 9th graders maybe, I'd pick out this one. What are tidings? What are tidings? That would probably be my choice. But I do want to point out mankind with the gender correcting. I don't know. I hate to think that this was turned into. It might have been changed into like, to you and all people kind, all humanity, mankind. Why not womankind? That's that gender adjusting that went on. Now, I don't know what they did. I didn't look. It wasn't done in this hymnal. They left it the way Tate wrote it. Well, the sentence that I want to diagram is it's tempting to go a little bit further, but it's punctuated with a semicolon here. But I'm going to just pull this out as if it were a sentence. That could have been, certainly a period could have been put there as well. Fear not, said he, for mighty dread had seized their troubled mind. And one of the things I like about this is dread is personified. Dread seizes their mind, and that's singular. It's shepherds, it's plural, but they have a single mind. They have a single mind. I was a little bit surprised at that, and maybe it was for the sake of rhyme, to get the rhyme right. He got away with that. But the idea that the shepherds could have one single mind That works. All right, I think I can just go on right here. This is not going to be hard to diagram. I'll show you why I think it's interesting. And why while I'm setting this up, you could pause and try to do it yourselves. Let me see if I can. I think that's it. So you could pause it and see if you can do it yourselves. Anyway, it begins with the direct object. Fear not. Whoops, forgot this. Fear not. That's a command. Fear not. Well, that's what he said. The angel. He said. Now, since it's capitalized, you can see the sentence starts there. Fear not, said he, or he said. The meaning remains the same. For, now here once again we've got for as a subordinating conjunction. It has the idea of because. It's not a preposition. For dread. Dread had seized. Dread had seized. And what kind of dread? Mighty. Mighty dread. There's something to me almost Homeric about this. This reminds me of the Iliad, somewhere in the Iliad where fear grabbed the army at one point. Mighty dread had seized mind, their mind. And troubled, once again, I like to go around the curve because this is a past participle being used as a modifier. Okay, I think I have it all, and maybe I don't have to be so long today. I'll see you tomorrow.